work, soldiers.
Alright, how we doing, folks? It's your boy Marcos kicking it off here. Freestyle Friday. Y'all already know what we be is doing, except we're doing it a little bit different because we're freestyling. It's Friday. Go wild. So we pulling out the Wesley Snipes class, the damn sniper rifle class. Even though it didn't work out right there, I promise you it'll eventually work out. Stonehaven, a map I like to snipe on. That ice map, that snow map, which I don't even know what the hell it's called. Like, I've never even looked at the name, to tell you the truth. Let's call it Arctic. For today's purposes, map I like to snipe at. And then there's a third map that the one where it's raining, which I don't remember what it's called now. Let's say Stormfront maybe. That's also a pretty good sniper map. I don't necessarily like to snipe on that map though, because I do pretty good with my assault rifle and moving through there and whatnot. Check this dude out. I'm like, say word, yo. Pull out that pistol on that fool. And by sniping, I want to use sniping in quotations here because I do snipe. But I also mainly just, use my pistol and use other weapons that I pick up. So sniping for me is not, I'm not a 100% true sniper. I'm not the guy who's like, if you don't get to snipe, you're just a bad person. I don't really care. I just want to kill somebody like I did with that dude. How about that, man? Walking right into C4. That's not pretty. Fool that dude right there. Now over here, I'm playing the angles on this broken down building. I'm hearing people, and that's the one thing I don't like about the dog. Is that he kind of messes up the whole hearing thing. He doesn't mess it up per se, but you got to keep into account that some of these footsteps of the dog, and it's distinct footsteps, and it's also, thank God I killed that dude, because I'm like, my man's completely exposed, like he should die. It's completely different footsteps. They sound almost a little bit heavier. There's also some sort of like, I guess the equipment he's wearing, you can kind of hear that rattling and whatnot. So it's different, but nonetheless, you got to keep that into account. It's something else that just clutters your audio. So it's something to worry about. The snipers in this game, I've only used this first one. I don't even know the name of it. I'd probably pull it up on the app if I wanted to. I've only used the first sniper on the thing, on the class list. And go on, dog. Get him, dog. Get him. Yeah, nice. Woo. 9 out of 10. Enough celebrating right there. 9 out of 10 times my dog just dies. So it's pretty big celebration when my dog actually gets a kill. The snipers in this game, I'm not, I'm not. I know before the game they mentioned that quick scoping is gone. I don't know about that. I can tell you what, no scope is definitely around because I've gotten no scope a couple times. I've gotten quick scope, or at least I felt like I've gotten quick scope a couple times as well. Maybe it's not as easy. I definitely agree with that. I've never really quick scoped, so I can't really tell you. I'm not the proper source of information for this. I've never done it. I don't understand it. I don't, if I want to do that, I'll just use a shotgun. But it's kind of there, it's kind of not there. I did have one instance, I remember, in the Arctic map where I did have to go and pull up for a quick scope just because I was out of options. I did put it on the dude's chest. He did survive. I thought that was a little bit shaky. I'm like, word? Like, he's going to survive like that? And someone pops my dog. I'm like, you know what? Let me get out of here because this dude is on fire. And then I wait over here. This is something I do a lot because people always come in through that building. And they come in through the door. There's only limited resources they can do. They get tucked away like that guy, or they just come gang banging in like the other dude. So 9 out of 10 times you'll be able to kill him. And then I'm stuck over here. I'm like, come on, let me get out. Let me get out. I'm like, oh, I can't climb out the window. And I'm like, you know what? Let me lay down. Wait. They pushed down. This guy had a good shot at me. He just wasn't expecting me laying down. But very good play by that guy right there. But overall, I feel like I'm not gonna say that the snipers are easier to use than in other games. I don't think that's fair to say. But I do kind of feel that they're a little bit easier just because of how quickly I picked up the sniper. Now it might just be, years of experience playing Call of Duty that at some point you kind of just get the sniping mechanics down packed, and you kind of, one sniper becomes another sniper, just like one assault rifle becomes another assault rifle. Obviously, they all have their own perks and distinctions, but it may just be that kind of adding up over there. But I feel like I'm able to snipe pretty quickly, pretty easy on this game. A lot better than I did in Black Ops 2. I thought always my issue with Black Ops 2 though were the maps. They weren't big enough for me to even try to snipe on. This game obviously doesn't have that issue, which so many people say. There's still so many people who are so mad about how big the maps are, and I'm a little bit worried that in the DLCs they'll start releasing like smaller maps. I'm gonna be disappointed. I'll be like, nah, keep them the size, bro. Keep it big. Go big or go home. Size does matter. Don't let anybody fool you on that one. I'm pumping over here. We got this Remington with a thermal sight on it that I'm using. How does Marcos feel about the thermal sight in this game? Pretty damn good. I mean, that's that guy. I would have dropped that dude. My teammate dropped him before me. That's okay. But yeah, I'm a big fan of the thermal sights in this game. They're pretty effective. The black and white is definitely good. It's definitely the way that I like my thermal sights, that color, the black and white type color. Good spot for a sentry gun up there. If you notice, he's going to keep shooting. Sentry guns in this game, they're just not as strong as they were in Black Ops 2. It's kind of why I don't run them normally. I'm running them over here just because I was trying them out still and seeing maybe if I could put them in the right spot, if they could do enough damage. I mean, you heard how many bullets that thing shot to get 1 kill. And I mean, it's pretty, there's not really, you know what, the good spot for a sentry gun over here is if you're camping all the way in the back of B, in the back of that castle. There's like an up high part. See a lot of people put a sentry gun up over there and then just camp over there and just murder folks. Actually, I might have a video coming up maybe next week where I show you how, like, it was maybe a Type Tuesday. It was crazy, man. That game was wild, son. I don't know. I don't remember if I won or lost now. But I'm getting old, so I don't remember. But there was basically a dude who almost single-handedly won the game by just sitting back there. And everybody would go over, everybody go over, everybody go over. I went over once and I died. I'm like, all right, I'm leaving him alone. And then all of a sudden you see he's on a 15-kill streak. I'm like, all right, bro. Might have to go over there and intervene. Might have to go over there and talk this one out with you and see, like, yo, what's up, though? Why are you getting 15 kills? Why you ain't moving? What's up with this sentry gun over here? But the thermal, as you can see right there, is pretty damn good. You know, kind of gives you that little bit higher blast radius area, as I like to call it. I think it gives you just a little more leeway as to what you're aiming at. Also makes it stand out so it's easier rather than just, you know, aiming down the scopes like I am over here with the sniper rifle. Or to some. I personally don't really find it to be that easy. So I don't use thermal scopes. I don't use thermals on my sniper. I really don't like that. I kind of like looking at what the hell the map is to begin with. I think it also limits you as to what you're looking at as well. So I'm not the biggest thermal guy, but I do enjoy the thermal in this game. I think it's very well done. I think it's very effective. I think you're going to see a lot of thermaling going on, which makes that perk, I think, what is it, Incognito, the one that maybe it's Incognito, the one that that prevents from thermal. I think that makes that pretty important right there. And I picked up this gun. I'm like, what? Like, this is the PDW? Like, what? I knew it was a pistol in this game, or a, you know, automatic pistol, whatever the hell they call them. But I never actually like used it until this, and I was like, man, I'm kind of disappointed though. Like, my PD Dubs, what they do to you? This guy's dropping Trinity rockets like it's hot, and I'm like, say word, you looking up in the sky, you dying, homie. That's what you got to deal with when you're using this this helo chopper. I was trying to play this guy, but he played me. When you're using the helo chopper, you gotta watch out, man, because apparently, maybe Miracle mentioned in one of my videos, and I saw it over there yesterday, actually, when I was playing, the support classes where you have the anti-like air thing. I mean, that's just crazy, man. I mean, what was the Strela really that bad? So, like, was the Strela really something we had to get rid of so we don't have any lock-on things to, like, equip? Like, my air class now just consists of blind eye and praying that everybody else on my team uses blind eye so I don't get popped if I'm near them, and so we don't lose the damn game. I'm not gonna go over there and put no support class just for. Come on, man. That's disrespectful. You know, whatever happened to good old strength? Either that, or I'm gonna have to learn how to use that RPG type thing. And you know, and what have we been doing this Call of Duty thing for? Like 7, 8, 9, 10, 15 years. I've never once been able to nail something with an RPG. Never in my life I've been able to nail an aircraft with an RPG. That's just not something I do. There's other things I do. You know, there's this, I'm pretty good at making macaroni and cheese. Like, I'm pretty good at that. You know, I'm pretty good at making some good spaghetti and meatball. I'm pretty good at that. I'm not good at throwing RPGs at helicopters. That's just not something I'm good at. And I'm completely comfortable with that. You know, I know when I go to heaven and the Big J talks to me and he's like, listen, man, like, we really got you a spot over here. But we were looking at it, and you've never been able to use an RPG on a helicopter, so I'm not 100% sure if we could get you in. I'm trying to keep 100 with you. I'm not 100% sure we get you in. I'd understand that. I'd be like, yo, listen, man, no disrespect, but I feel where you're coming from, and I completely apologize for my lack of being able to hit stuff with RPGs. I'm okay with that. And I'd show him a Manic Monday video where I used RPGs last year, and I'd be like, but I could pop people with it. I can't pop helicopters, but I can sure pop people. And I told him, I was like, listen. If you even the attack helicopter Black Ops 1, which didn't really move much, I still gonna hit that with an RPG. It's just the mechanics to me is just way too difficult for no reason, son. For absolutely no reason. So the fact that they took away my Strela or any sort of lock-on thing from the secondary thing, oh, that guy sniped me over there at the end. Come on, man, just let me get that last snipe and make this look really, really pretty. That's okay though. We managed to do some serious damage over here on some Freestyle Friday, and just in case you didn't see me get popped, you see me get popped right there in the corner. Lovely. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving and all that yesterday too. If you celebrate that, 25 and 6, we deuces, we out. Woohoo!